Formula One is heading back to Europe for the Austrian Grand Prix. For the 8th race of the season, we're off to Central Europe and Austria. Onto the lush green of Styria, on the way to the Red Bull Ring in Spielberg. Styria is one of Austria's most beautiful landscapes at the foot of the Alps. They call it the Green Heart of Austria. Before we go down to the track, here are some highlights of the region. And hidden in the mountains is the Red Bull Ring in Spielberg. 71 laps, 120 minutes clockwise, 307 kilometers race distance. These are the 3 sectors, 9 turns with 4 possible overtaking opportunities. What's most striking here is the difference in altitude. It's 60 meters from the lowest to highest point. The graph shows the distribution of speeds over the track and the G-forces at work in the corners. 4 high-speed stretches, 2 of them are DRS activation zones. Let's look at the circuit with last year's RB10s on track. It starts here. Off the line, it's uphill into turn 1, a sharp right-hand corner at the end of the main straight. Traction is important as you head out into the longest straight. You can hit 300 kilometers an hour and more here, climbing to the track's highest point. Turn 2 awaits at the top, a hairpin corner, the best chance to overtake and the toughest braking manoeuvre. From over 300 down to around 50. Early on the throttle and slightly downhill into turn 3. Downhill braking from 300 into a sharp right, a challenging spot. It weighs 1,000 tons and it dominates the circuit. Round the steel ball statue we come into a fast downhill passage, technically the most demanding section of all. Heading constantly downhill with short braking distances of less than 50 meters, you hit cornering speeds of around 200. Even if you've been keeping firmly to the outside, you're bound to end up on the inside after turn 6. Look out for rain though, the weather can change quickly here. Turn 8 is the fastest corner on the track and slopes off to the outside. The lateral G-forces are tough here. The drivers will be feeling this one in their necks. Another short straight still heading downhill. You could easily lose it here when it's wet. Down we go into the last turn where you can dive into the pits for some new tyres. That's the lap. See you in Austria for another great race.